Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? We're breaking news. This is coming out of Taiwan. A horrible situation developing in Taiwan right now as there's been a train crash inside of a tunnel with 500 people on board. Right now, the death toll is at 50 people are dead, over 100 people injured, and 200 people still stuck in the train. We don't know how many of those are dead, injured, or whatever the situation. So it's a very tragic, horrific situation going on in Taiwan. First of all, let me put a quick shout out, if you don't mind, for turmeric, guys. If you go to www.agewithpaul.com, that's www.agewithpaul.com, you'll find out that turmeric spice was revered by the ancient cultures, and there's a good reason for that. It's the closest thing we have to a real life fountain of youth. However, you just can't, use any kind of turmeric. I mean, you can't get enough turmeric to put in your diet. This is why I'm going to highly recommend that you get this right here. This is by BioTrust. It's this Age with Paul. Just go to www.agewithpaul.com. That's www.agewithpaul.com. It's the single best anti-aging turmeric supplement on the market today. No question. Look, it's 46 times more absorbent your body is to this product than typical store-bought turmeric because of its restoring, softer, smoother, more youthful looking skin and pain relief. That's really big from arthritis if you're dealing with that. Just go to www.agewithpaul.com. That's www.agewithpaul.com. All right, guys. So this is very, very serious what's happening. I want to thank all of you for being here. But at least 50 people are dead, and over 100 are injured, and 200 are still trapped and remain inside the train that has completely derailed inside of a tunnel in Taiwan. The 8-carriage train reportedly hit a construction vehicle. It actually hit a crane that had slipped onto the tracks at the tunnel's mouth of the tunnel. Rescuers have combed badly damaged carriages inside the tunnel to find survivors, some of whom smashed windows to flee. The train from the capital of Taiwan was carrying people traveling for a long weekend annual holiday. But it wasn't for Easter. They have a different holiday over there in Taiwan that they celebrate. Many people may have been standing because the train was so full. The 408 train is one of the fastest deployed on the network. It generally is considered safe. It travels 80 miles an hour, packed with 500 passengers. The crash is Taiwan's worst rail disaster in decades, and the president has sent her condolences to the families of the victims and has ordered a complete investigation. Now, the latest report from the National Fire Agency say that the actual count of people on the train, now we're getting from the manifest, is 494 people were on the train. The first count is 50 dead and 66 injured. But then now they've updated that to still at least 50 dead and over 100 injured, with 200 still trapped inside the train. The death toll is expected to rise. This is a horrific scene taking place there in Taiwan. And it's really, really a chaotic situation. You can imagine you got a train doing 80 miles an hour plus, and there's a crane that somehow slipped onto the track on the end of the train, and this train hits it. And you can see some of the damage here as in the front there. So you're looking into the tunnel right there. You can see as people were they busted out windows to try to get out of the train and walk down the side of the tunnel to get out of there. But this is a very serious situation. So we do have information that images show a large yellow flatbed truck lying at the side of the tracks. A construction project has been underway near the north end of the tunnel. It is not known how many vehicles slipped down into the embankment. Survivors are on stretchers. We've seen pictures of that, showing people walking along the tracks with their belongings as they try to be evacuated from the very, very chaotic scene. Here's another picture, as you can see, along right there outside of the tunnel. There you can see this yellow construction equipment to the side, and you can see the crumpled up carriages or train cars that were just smashed in the midst of this horrific scene there. And again, our prayers are going out. This is a horrible Good Friday accident that nobody ever wants to see. No one's, and it's terrible. Our prayers go out to the families of the victims and also to the injured. And also, we continue to pray for those that are still trapped inside the train. Still trapped inside the train. What a terrible situation this is. And, you know, I just don't understand how this can happen with all this modern technology and GPS. You know, how that if something happens where something slips and falls onto a track, how that the conductor of a train coming down the track can't be notified in time to stop. It's really, with all this technology we have, it's just mind-boggling that this still happens. But it does, folks. It actually still does. And in Malta airport, they had a runaway airplane that crashed into the fuel tankers. But thank God the fuel tanker did not explode. A Boeing 737-800 has ended up in a very sticky situation over in the Malta airport today after it plowed into a line of parked fuel tankers on the apron. It appears that the tow bar snapped while the aircraft was being maneuvered, leaving it freewheeling across the airfield. What? And so this is just unbelievable. This happened on the island of Malta, and what's incredible is it didn't explode. So the plane was taxiing when all of a sudden the bar broke, sending the plane just rolling down the into the tarmac on its own and crashing into fuel tankers, but the tankers did not explode. So some really, thank God for that. And so nobody's injured. But now these are big planes, and this could have been catastrophic. These planes hold over 400. These are big planes, okay, and they can hold over 400 passengers. So thank God nobody is hurt there, and that's going to end the right way. So prayers going out to everybody out there around the world. There's a lot going on. There's a whole lot more taking place. We're trying to stay on top of all of it. We'll continue to keep you updated. Again, this incredible video, a 7-minute exclusive video, we posted it over on our app. If you go to the New Apocalypse Watch, if you haven't subscribed, you really should. It's great information. Generally between 150 and 200 articles are posted there every day, broke down in categories based on the different hours on the clock that you click on. Or you can also, and then you'll see these lists of articles that have been researched and are really, really amazing. And you just click on the link and it takes you directly to the article. It takes all the work. You don't have to do any work. This has been researched, scoured the earth, put them on there by prophetic categories, and we take all the hard work out of it. It's better than Drudge. There's no question. You can ask anybody. Go there, you'll see it's better than Drudge. Subscribe to it, find out if I'm not right. And you can go to, then I also have exclusive videos on there, And if you go to the video section, go to the bottom. For some reason, they're usually at the top, but for some reason, this month in April, they're at the bottom. But go to the bottom of the videos and you'll see the latest video. I just posted it, called Obama's Border. This is very important. I think you should really check this out. I can't say no more, but Shepard and Bellis got us some very good information. I think you'll find it fascinating. It's on my app. It's very, very enlightening. So God bless all of you. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days. Calm down. Some of you out there should just calm down a minute and get some coffee. Are you serious? Are you serious? Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. He's coming soon. I'm serious.